Peace, and blessings. Coming to you live from gorgeous Prince George's. It's another episode of Can We Be Fragrant? Have you ever hugged a coworker and immediately regretted that decision?
Definitely.
Today we're looking for compliments and not emails from HR. Like some people. This episode here, we are going to talk about some of our, not necessarily best, but some of our favorite fragrances to wear to work. On my left, we have the woman that likes smelling edible and like vanilla icing.
Guilty as charged.
Queen V.
Queen V.
Period.
Tell
Hey,
us
y'all.
about yourself. What have you been up to?
Man, I have just been consumed with all things fragrance. I have been building my collection. I have been doing a ton of content regarding fragrances and being here with you all for Can We Be Fragrant? That's all I've been up to.
We love having you.
Thank you. I love being here.
On my right, we have the sassiest of the sassy on Saturday.
Smell alive or die trying.
Period.
The Nigel White.
Hey,
I'm not gonna say your middle name. That's a little bit too much.
That ain't too much. You know, shout out to my dad.
Yeah, shout out.
I've been doing great out here. Just been living and moving, would I say, intentional into 2026 with my fragrance choices.
That's because I had a whole different understanding of that.
Same.
I was excited about this episode, to be honest, because there's so many things about the fragrance I chose. And this episode has more things in it that I'm looking forward to surprising y'all with and the people here with.
I'm kind of shocked. I thought you were going to bring something from your favorite store, Lord & Taylor. But in breaking my fragrances out, I saw that you brought out some similar brands, which is interesting.
That's one thing when you started pulling the stuff out that I was kind of like very similar, very consistent for work fragrances, dating, or just something designer, because this episode is specifically about designer fragrances versus niche. So as I was telling Jessica earlier, I realized I don't have that much designer stuff in my collection. I'm a very much a niche person, and I didn't think about it till I was looking at my fragrance. I'm like, shit, niche. It's only probably like 10 designer stuff in my fragrance collection.
You got 20 fragrances, but
That's a lie.
Jessica, why do you think, and this is kind of putting you on the spot, I guess, but why do you think we chose designer today and not niche? For work, that is.
I don't know. I feel like designer is accessible to everyone. That's one thing. But also, I feel like designer fragrances, I'm not saying they're not as powerful as some niche designers, but I feel like between the two, niche fragrances are more boom in your face, at least to me, than at least the designer fragrances I brought. So I don't know. I'm
You had a loss for words.
Yeah.
What about you, Nigel? Why do you think we went to designer today instead of niche?
For me, when we talked about it, I started thinking about when I got into fragrances, and most of us started off with a designer fragrance. Like my first ever fragrance that I probably bought and overwore like hell was CK1, a designer one. I think that's where you start off at. I think that's the more availability to the marketplace. Yep. Everybody starts off there. And if you start off in a niche, I don't know how you got there.
Yeah.
I know how you got to that. I know the marketability is off a designer versus niche.
For sure.
I think for me, I was thinking that designer is more widely available, but also more accepted in the general population.
For sure.
Some of these things, like you'll find out with our fragrances today that you could grab any one of these and literally just smell good.
Yeah.
Not a problem. You're not offending anybody.
Yep.
You go niche. You don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Fireman sweat.
You don't know
McDonald's French fry oil in your fragrance. You don't know like how they're composing some of these fragrances, and so designer, you can kind of play safe, if that's a correct word, but also I think this stuff is tested and they have some really good stuff that I would put against anything niche.
I think the biggest thing I realized about designer fragrances is that the transition is not as versatile versus niche. I feel like a lot of niches, you're going to go through the top note, you're going to hit you, then you get that dry down, and it's a whole different experience.
Disagree. It's the same thing with some of these.
I feel differently.
Well, you have some basic stuff here, so that's probably
We
why.
got some of the same stuff, bro.
No. We don't. So let me ask you this: what group do you think you fall in terms of like your work fragrances? Are you a clean fragrance person, a professional fragrance person, or a compliment getter?
Definitely compliment getter.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and I think that carries over just in general. It's not just workplace, but I feel like when I walk in, people, they notice that it smells nice. And I'm lucky enough to work with people that aren't afraid to say, oh, you smell really nice. So yeah, definitely compliment getter. But I will say also clean. Like I like to kind of stick to like clean fragrances while I'm there. So I think my choices today kind of will show just clean. I did have one curveball in there, but most of these are clean. I like to stick to that at work.
Clean, professional, or compliment getter?
I think now it's turned to compliment getter.
Okay.
For me, every time I walk in the building now, the person at the security thing, they ask me, what do you have on today? And they
Front door or back door?
the front door is
Okay. Okay.
I walk in and they like, I like this today. This one is strong. Not my thing. You smell good, but this is not something I would like.
Gotcha.
And it's very, I'm starting to get that known as the man that always walks in smelling different for the good reasons versus.
I would describe myself as a clean person. Like I would go for the clean look. You can probably get it from a lot of the fragrances that I brought here today. Let me ask you this. The people that you work with, are they mostly fragrance wearers?
No.
Because it's the same for me. Like my last job, even probably the job that I have now, maybe one other person in the building wears a fragrance. So I stand out whatever I wear.
Same. I think there are two people in my office that are into fragrances, not as heavily as me, but they smell nice. But everyone else, they're not into fragrance. Actually, most of them have some type of like sensitivity to fragrance. So, trying to be mindful with that. It's me, so I always do what I want to do. But I do try to be sensitive about what I'm wearing when I'm around others that have sensitivity to fragrance.
I think for me, I kind of focusing on just, I'm not really worried about that aspect anymore. It's like, I just walk, I'm really not, because I feel like there's so many different, people don't care what they do at work. I feel like someone will heat up fish or tuna.
That is
true.
That is
and
true.
I'm just like, why should I care at this point?
Yeah.
So I'm going to come in, I'm going to smell appropriately good for them versus wearing Dove under my armpit and like the basic splash here, whatever. No, I'm coming in. You're going to know I'm there.
Well, my caveat to that is just I overspray anyway, but I'm sure we'll get into that.
Well, go ahead.
I think also because my job, I'm always in people's personal space when I'm doing work. I'm over the keyboard. I'm telling people, hey, no, you need to fix this. So
you're leaning over her shoulder.
I'm putting my arm out there. I want to make sure
you smell me.
Yeah, you smell me for the right reasons. Not be like, ooh, please don't come back over here. I want to be a welcoming person over there versus I walked into the office one day and someone smelled like straight alcohol. And I'm just like, I'm like, we all drink, but damn, bro, like this is coming out your pores, bro. Like you could have just said somewhere.
I don't even know if that's enough to cover it.
Yeah, no.
I don't know, but something.
What makes a fragrance work appropriate? Right, like can a beast mode fragrance be work appropriate? Is gourmand is something exotic? Like I was saying, like popcorn, smelling like something like that. Is that work appropriate?
To Nigel's point, people would warm up fish at work. So if smelling a little popcorn isn't, but I think there is a space for gourmand, but also light gourmands. Exotic fragrances, though, I don't know that there's a place for that because when we talk about exotic, we talk about very peppery, earthy, oody type fragrances, and I just don't know that that's for me. But I think what makes a scent work appropriate is that there is the prettiest scent bubble. It's not in your face, but also when people come in, they'll know that, oh, this person is here. It's a very light scent trail. If I'm walking from my area to the break room, there's a nice little trail, not overpowering or anything, but yeah, just enough for you to smell yourself all day and maybe leave a nice little scent trail.
For me, I let you know I was there in that room. My biggest thing is like, Nigel was here.
So you don't think that there isn't anything that is not work appropriate?
No, not anymore.
Okay.
I think with the range of people, how people just do shit now, they don't care. So like, why should I care?
What are some common mistakes that people make when wearing fragrances to work?
I mean, and this is going to sound crazy coming from me because I honestly, I feel like in this episode it's not really being shown. I really don't care what people think when it comes to my fragrance. And that's the most important thing. But I think because I realize I do work with people that have sensitivity, me doing too much with my fragrance, I mean, that's it. I don't think there's anything that's like, you shouldn't do this per se, but it's like everything in moderation. I do a lot of layering combos. If I do want to wear something that's beast mode, I'll kind of pair something that'll tone it down but I mean, it's your rules. I don't think anything is really out of pocket to do at work.
I think the only thing that is out of pocket at work is if you're talking to me and I'd be like, psh, 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 in your face.
Yeah.
That's probably out of pocket. But other than that, like, there's nothing really out of pocket about fragrances at work to me anymore. What about anymore? It's not.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that, like, I was thinking about you saying that you don't really care what anybody thinks. Like one of the first times I met you, whenever we invite somebody on the podcast, we say don't wear any fragrances, and you was like, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't even know this lady, and she came in here all fragrance stuff.
And
Exactly.
I think but I think here's the thing. When you're a fragrance person, it is very hard not to wear fragrance.
I agree.
So
Exactly.
being told not to wear fragrance, honestly, that day I tried not to overdo it. Maybe I did overdo it, but like, it's very hard for me. The only time I don't wear fragrance, there's no time I don't wear a fragrance. I was going to say when I go fragrance shopping, but even then I wear something palatable that like I can smell me, but I can also still smell what I'm testing.
I cannot get that memory out my head.
What?
When you walk, I tell you, when she walked in my house for the first time and walked in.
It wasn't the first time, but I know that.
The first time I was like, this is fucking amazing. I want a woman to walk past me like that every time.
I love that
smell
for
like
me.
That was like that made me feel like Pepe Le Pew, like he used to follow behind her. Like I was like, yes.
That's always
Yes.
my goal, though. At work, I do try to tone that down. There's nobody at work for me. There's nobody at work for me, trust me.
Look,
However,
a promotion.
Yeah, maybe. But just in general consensus, that's always what I want. And it happens. It happened at your house. It happened. We were at a restaurant. I walked in. I swear, everything stopped that day. And
It did.
yeah, so.
A couple months back, I went to a restaurant. It was like a sushi experience, and they posted in big bold letters, "Do not wear fragrances here," because you're supposed to intake like the smell of everything,
Yeah.
and you don't want anybody's fragrance to detract from that. And I was like, whatever, I'm gonna wear a fragrance. And they literally text you several times saying, do not wear a fragrance. And I'm like, am I being singled out here?
I feel like you are.
Yeah.
And but no, this is to everybody, I guess, because it is a problem or whatever. So that day I ended up not wearing anything.
You felt naked?
Yes, so much so that when I got outside, I opened my coat and I was like,
Yeah. I mean, that's just it.
Does the price or cost of a fragrance matter when picking out a work fragrance, a work appropriate fragrance, or a work fragrance? I ask that because we all have. I'm thinking of like Louis Vuitton, for example. None of us brought that here today,
That is true.
That is
That's
true.
funny.
That is true. I looked at
and we love those fragrances.
Yes, but I did not bring it because of the price.
Oh, okay.
That's not why I didn't bring it.
But do you think price matters?
No, not in that context.
Okay.
No, because I like that. I do have that product movie. We talked about it the other day about that Prada. It just came out, like the Prada
Paradigm.
Paradigm.
And that's I like that.
Yeah, it's really nice.
That bottle is down to like here. Like I overspray because it smells so good.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna replace it. I almost bought another bottle yesterday, and I'm just like, replenish it. I don't care. If it's good, it's good.
Yeah.
But that's not expensive either, though.
To who?
Yeah.
But to who?
No. It's relative, right? But what I'm saying is that would you wear a $700 fragrance to work?
Yes.
You would.
I would.
I don't think I would.
Remember Dubai Dream Bourbon Vanilla? I had it for less than a month, halfway gone. That's a $400 bottle. It doesn't matter. If I love a fragrance and I feel like this is my scent and I'm on that wave for that time period, I'm wearing it constantly.
So why didn't you bring Louis Vuitton? That smells better than anything that you brought today.
Because it's not a daily wear for me. The Louis Vuitton is not a daily wear. I just don't feel like I wear that daily enough. I like it, but I don't love it enough to wear it every day. It doesn't make sense to me.
I didn't bring my Louis Vuitton because while I would wear it to work, and I have worn it to work, I don't necessarily think Louis Vuitton is very powerful.
It is.
It's a boom in your face. I have a Trap Revs, y'all know that. And that is one of those ones that you can spray it one time and it's going to be everywhere, anywhere. And while that is typically my goal at work, I'm a little more low key because again, my coworkers have this sensitivity, and it's not like I have my own office I can go into. I'm at a cubicle where I'm around people, someone across from me, in front of me, you know what I mean? So I do try to be conscious of it. Now, it's some days they'd be like, okay, Jessica, but for the most part, I try to, but Louis Vuitton fragrances, it's nothing to do with the price. It's just boom. So it can be overwhelming in smaller spaces.
It is, yeah.
Do you work mostly with men or women?
Women.
A combination. It's a very equal balance field.
Okay. I would say men for me. Okay. But I also think that plays a role into kind of what you wear and whatnot in terms of fragrance, because like I'm thinking as a guy or in an environment where it's leaning towards one gender, you don't have to worry about wearing something that's considered sexy, perhaps. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So you can just wear kind of anything you wear and don't have to worry that this is turning people on, attracting them, whatever, something like that. Would you wear a fragrance to a job interview?
Yes.
You would?
Yes. Because I feel like fragrance is one of those things where, like, as much as people think of it as a hindrance sometimes, fragrance has always worked to my benefit. It has always been, oh, I remember you because you smelled good. So even if I bomb the interview, even if it's the worst thing, I came in with a positive attitude, a smile, and I smelled nice. And I think overall, we forget that like fragrance is a part of hygiene as well. So it's like, okay, well, maybe she didn't answer this question the way we wanted her to, but she was positive, she was bright, and she smelled nice. So I'm not going to overdo it. And the same fragrances I would wear to work are the ones that I would wear to like a job interview.
Okay.
So not too much, but enough for me to make a presence. It's like the same thing to me as like a man having a strong handshake. You may not remember anything, but he looked you in his eyes and he had a firm handshake. That's kind of how like fragrance is on a job interview for me.
Why'd you pause on the firm and then you led into the handshake? Okay.
Claim, please.
I would say in my early years, I didn't wear fragrances like that to interview, but I think now I would because you don't know. Impressions are everything.
Mm-hmm.
If you come in there, the first thing before you talk, if you stink, they're gonna notice. If you smell good, they're going to notice. So it can bring confidence into an interview. If I wear something bold and strong, they're going to notice that. And then it's also going to, now when I start talking, I could crash and bomb, but the first thing out, you see me, I look appropriate, I smell you. You walk into an interview and you stink, they're already turned off. Because you just look, it's a disgusting feature at that point.
I'm with Nigel on this, where I don't even trust it going in with a fragrance on. I haven't been on an interview in a while. I think I'm fortunate to have avoided that situation, but I usually don't wear a fragrance if I'm going on a job interview. I don't want that to be taken, misconstrued as anything. I have in the past, but I don't know that I would do that moving forward or anything like that, even though I love fragrances.
Yeah, I think for me though, not wearing a fragrance is not being true to myself. And I'm always in a fragrance. It's kind of like you meet someone for the first time and they kind of like, or up until this point, you've thought this thing about this person because they've always showed up this way and then boom, it changed. So like during the interview process, I come in, I don't smell like anything but deodorant, lotion, soap, whatever, just. But then the minute I start, that's like a woman being pregnant, going to a job interview. They don't know she's pregnant. And then 2 weeks later, she gets a pudge. And it's like, oh, you were pregnant. I don't like to catfish. I want you to know exactly what you're getting.
I feel you on that.
So yeah, that's what it is for me. I always, because I'm coming there smelling like something every day.
I guess we've done enough talking. We might as well
Yeah.
just go ahead and get into some of these fragrances.
You want to lead off?
Sure. So, honorable mention. Because these are going to be, some of these are going to be honorable mentions. We said we were only going to bring 3, but I know the people that I'm dealing with and they don't follow instructions. But for the longest time, Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme was my default go-to-work scent. You could see the dent in this bottle.
Yeah.
And I would wear this. I really like Dolce & Gabbana fragrances in general 10 plus years ago. I think this still smells good. It's work safe. I don't think you can offend anybody with this. I don't think that this is going to really resonate on a test strip because it's old and it's kind of been alcohol-y, but spray it on your hand and see if you can, or maybe you can smell it out of the bottle.
Let's see.
The crazy thing about that.
Oh, that's nice.
You can go find that at TJ Maxx, Marshalls now, and it's not an expensive.
It's not expensive at all.
This is really nice.
Inoffensive.
Very inoffensive.
This goes back to like the price point, right? Like
That's
just because
nice.
something costs $200 doesn't mean it's great.
For sure.
This bottle right here you can get for $30.
Probably.
Or
Yeah.
maybe even less.
That's
And
really
$50 and under, I would
It's
say.
an amazing smell. It's clean. It's not heavy. It just
Again, job interview scent to me. Would be.
I'm not going in a job interview. This it's
But
too
I'm
light. No.
No, but that's fine. That's fine being too light.
Yeah, I'm not a beast mode job interview person, but that's not for you.
Not in a job interview. No.
No, we talking about just period. Do you
I'm
like it?
saying
I
if I smelled
yeah.
somebody that I was interviewing and they had that on, okay.
I don't even think
I'm
that's
cool
going to
with
project to you. I think
And that's kind of what you want. You just want
A light little trail.
I want that.
You want them to know, boom, I'm here.
not on a job interview.
Yes,
you just said you wasn't gonna wear anything.
No, I said I used to.
He said he used to not wear anything.
Yeah.
Now he does.
No, I go in with all the confidence in the world. Like I'm interviewing y'all bitches at this point.
Oh well, that's different because that's how I treat my job interviews. But I don't know about a fragrance though. Like I don't want that to be a hang up. But honorable mention, Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme. My other honorable mention is M7 from Yves Saint Laurent.
I have not smelled this one.
I think Oud is something you should probably stay away from. Patchouli is something you should probably stay away from when wearing it to work. I like this fragrance. It smells good to me. I'm gonna let you smell it and you tell me what you think. This is my first one. So this, while you don't think that cost matters, I think it does matter. And I generally would go for fragrances that are probably 100 or less. Fragrance discounters and things like that. I'll buy. This doesn't over project. Smells good. It lasts on your skin. You can spray it on your clothes. Tell me what you think about this.
Okay.
This is an honorable mention.
This one doesn't do it for me.
And that's why it's an honorable mention. I like it, but I don't think that it's safe to wear to work.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I wouldn't want to smell someone wearing that at work.
And this is why I stayed away
Yeah.
from it, right? Because again, I don't think that like the patchoulis and ouds are things you really gravitate towards when wearing it to work. If you notice, all my other stuff is very light and clean.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, what? You like that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I will. I would wear this.
Okay.
Look.
This to me smells like your name is Shazza. And you like incense.
And you like incense? I definitely can see.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
it's strong on the nose. It's very heavy.
it says mandarin, oud, patchouli,
I don't get into Mandarin.
cease, and myrrh.
I don't get the Mandarin.
I definitely don't get Mandarin. Everything else, yes.
Yes.
Mandarin, no.
Yes.
You know, I love me a good orange Mandarin.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start with Acqua di Giò. This is the parfum. It wasn't. I've had the Eau de Toilette for years.
Classic.
Classic smell. And one day I was fragrance shopping and I was like, Acqua di Giò, and I just walked past it, right? And I'm like, wait, I didn't even know they had other versions of just the regular Acqua di Giò. I was like, what's the parfum hitting on? So I got this and sprayed it. Matter of fact, that last scent I sprayed is still in the air.
It is.
But this is work appropriate. It's clean. You don't have to worry about offending anybody. The price point is perfect. You can wear this any time of the day, any season. I'm gonna let you go ahead. What you gonna say?
This Acqua di Giò, their line is very consistent from the very first
Yeah,
one
I
to
like
here.
this.
It just builds upon it, and there's levels too.
Yeah, every time you get another Acqua di Giò.
This is just very clean, classic, easy, like non-offensive, but you're
Non-offensive.
gonna smell good. Like sometimes when people say non-offensive, it's like it's not gonna offend anybody, but it's not good. This is like not gonna offend anybody, but it's good.
Night and day
This is
difference to the
nice.
M7.
Yeah, for sure, for sure,
I already know.
for sure.
It's just-
Like that
it's-
smells like a man.
I
Like
feel like I'm in
it feels like
ocean
business.
front, just
Yeah, like I like that.
ocean with a brinch of lime on it. Just it's amazing. This
Yeah.
thing is-
One of the questions is it compliment worthy? I don't know necessarily that you're getting compliments from some of these fragrances, but I also think that I don't necessarily want a whole lot of compliments while I'm at work. It's nice to have them, but I don't know that like people coming up to your desk and be like, "Ooh, you smell good," all the time is kind of a distraction for me. But I know from my experience being with other people, and they really like Acqua di Giò.
Shout out to the
Shout out to them.
This is, I love this. So I guess it's a good time to segue to my fragrance. 'Cause
Okay.
we have the same fragrance, but mine is the elixir version.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's a stronger version of it. So, and shout out to, because remember I bought this, because you know what, we were on the phone and you had sent me a link, and that's when I had bought this off the site, and I bought the KID fragrances.
Yes.
And that's when I got the first one,
Okay.
and I was like, I was looking for it because they didn't have it in the store yet, and then when I got it, I was like, where you been at all my life? This is utterly amazing.
Wait, did you do that one with Kayali, or did you do that one with Parfums de Marley?
The Kayali one.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
How often do you wear this?
When I first got it, it was 2 weeks strong.
Mm.
And then I had to put it down because I was like, I don't want to have to keep rebuying this bottle, you know.
But you're going to do that for that Prada Paradigm. And I like that fragrance a lot. I don't understand why it gets the hate that it does.
No, it was very nice. I bought that for my brother for
thing
Christmas.
is
Very
amazing.
nice.
Ooh.
I'm telling you, it's
And this is
Ooh.
the intense
This the elixir.
elixir.
Well, God dang, what's in this?
I smell it over here.
I am a lot of my fragrance. I always buy
Yeah.
the elixir versions because I want the most.
That's
potent
really nice.
version. So for the elixir, excuse me, I'm sorry.
That's really nice.
That's
I
very
do.
nice. I like that.
This is mandarin, bergamot, lavender, rosemary, cypress. It's got musk patchouli.
Mm-hmm.
This thing is
This is very nice.
amazing.
I don't smell any patchouli in that, but I smell
It's
like the
sea-
rosemary and some other stuff.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
They say C notes, but I don't really know what C notes mean.
It's a bunch of different things they put together to replicate
The smell of the ocean.
the smell of the ocean. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is
Very nice.
this is a compliment getter.
Mm-hmm.
Very clean, very powerful too. Like this I would wear on an interview.
Okay.
But this also speaks professional though too as well.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
How many sprays?
4 max.
4.
Okay.
Because you don't need a lot of this.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking I would do probably 6 with this, maybe 8.
I think the power in this one is like that Gucci Guilty I had, where you do not need a lot of it. That's why they smell it to a smaller amount. 3 sprays, that's lasting, and it's lingering.
Okay.
It's gonna stay with until you scrub it off. That's this scent for me.
Why do you think that they do? Why aren't like just all the fragrances elixir version or whatever the strongest version is? Why give a EDT? Why give a EDP? Why give a parfum version?
I think part of it is price point. But I think the other part of it is, again, where you're wearing these things, like, because each version smells a little different than the other version. So one may be more suited for work. One may be more suited for like a night out. So I think it's like between outside of the price point, just like where are you wearing these fragrances.
That's a good take.
Each version is different, a little bit different than the next. Because like these two are different. Like yours smells very nice, clean, classic work. Nigel's clean, classic work, but also if he wore that on a date or something, it would. I don't see this one as a date night fragrance.
Oh, it
Although it
is.
smells nice, I see that one as a date night fragrance. So the small difference in between the two.
Every day's a date.
We know.
Every day is a day. Yes,
We
yes.
know what you it is.
Demon Time's finest.
Yeah, this one, I would say, I pull this out when you need to crack the glass, like
We need to crack the what?
glass, like
Oh.
hey,
Okay. Okay.
Please.
I just think it's interesting that we both did bring Acqua di Giò.
You guys are more alike than you think.
No, we really aren't. We really aren't. We really aren't. Nice try.
Jessica.
Yeah. What do you have
Okay.
first go round out of the 3 that you were supposed to bring?
Anyway,
What
I
about
have an
you?
honorable mention too. Okay, and the honorable mention, I was gonna go with my favorite one first, but I think I'll just knock out my honorable mention, which is Prada Paradox. I
The sister.
don't love all Prada fragrances, but there is something about the Prada Paradox line that they released that just gets me every time. I feel like this one is not really offensive to people, but I don't know that I would always wear it to work. I have worn it to work, got compliments on it, but I think it's just an easy everyday fragrance for
Okay.
people. And you know, for me, it's important for a scent to be layerable, and this one is layerable. So
Okay.
I'll let you smell that one, and then I'll go over the notes for it.
This is interesting. It smells kind of like. It's got like a cough medicine kind of smell to it,
wow.
like a syrupy smell
I
to it.
wonder what it is. So I'll read the notes. Pear, tangerine, bergamot, orange blossom, neroli, which I'm not a white floral girl, so I'm surprised I like this one. Jasmine, bourbon vanilla, amber, white musk, and benzoin.
I would, I do get what you're saying. What I think this is not made for paper by no means.
Yeah,
The
I
problem.
do think that as well.
Because this actually smells amazing.
But I will say, Prada Paradox, people do have a love-hate relationship with Prada Paradox.
Smells better out of the bottle.
Yeah, people have a love-hate relationship with it in general.
It's softer. It comes to me as softer here versus
Yeah,
here.
they have different versions of it, and I like some of the other versions. Someone gifted me that. I didn't buy it, but it's one that I would repurchase after it's gone. But they have so many different versions of it.
Are you gonna say your sugar daddy's name on camera?
Thank you, Kiara.
Oh, okay, okay.
How long have you had this one?
This is a dent. God damn.
But I've had it for like 2 years.
Okay.
She bought it for me for my birthday like 2 years ago. And then I in turn bought it for her because she liked it so much, but she was buying it for me, so she didn't buy herself one.
That's what's up.
But it's easy. It's an easy grab for me. And whenever I do wear it, people always like stop or they look at me like they want to ask, but they don't always ask. But I know it's whenever I wear this scent. Yeah. And again, it layers well with so many things. So that's always important for me.
The dent in the bottle shows your love for it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but also for me, I'd say 7, 8 sprays of this one. And that will take me throughout the whole day. The whole day. And I think it leaves a beautiful, beautiful scent trail.
Yeah, that one does.
Yeah, it leaves a beautiful scent trail. It's very nice. So like 8 sprays max of that one.
Since you talked about Prada, I'm gonna go with my Prada, and I didn't even know you were bringing Prada, but I am a lover of Prada fragrances. I grew up since I started buying fragrances, buying Prada, and they. Out of the ones that I have and the ones that I've smelled, gotten my nose on, they haven't missed. Well, in terms of the men's fragrances, that is.
Yeah.
So this is Prada Amber Pour Homme, and back to the clean smelling, inoffensive, get the job done, lasting. This is it right here. I came across this fragrance because we talked about it on a previous episode, but my neighbor had asked me if I had ever smelled this. And I'm like, no, I know all the Pradas. I've never heard anyone talk about this. I've never seen it. And it just so happens that I was at a fragrance counter and getting ready to check out. And I look up and I see this fragrance and I'm like, can I smell it?
I haven't seen that bottle.
I feel like
I rarely when I go to the store, I don't see.
You're right. This is not something that I ever see.
Here.
Yeah. I have not seen it really anywhere since. So when I was there, I was like, wait, y'all have that? I was like, can I smell it? They was like, we don't have any more. We don't have the tester.
Yeah.
I said, I trust my man. I trust his nose. Give me the bottle. Probably got this for $40. I'm gonna let you smell it. I don't know if this paper is going to do it justice. I don't think the paper is going to do it justice
It's very
in this
light
case.
on paper. It doesn't smell bad, but it's very light. But it does smell like a Prada fragrance. There's another Prada fragrance that is unisex men's.
You know, I was looking for my.
I'm gonna spray this on my
Prada
hand.
Black today, and I realized it's empty. I was so disappointed.
So I thought about reaching for Prada Black, but I'm like, I don't think that's appropriate to wear to work at
This
all.
smells so much better on my hand.
That's what I'm saying. The strip, when I smelled it on the strip, I'm like, this isn't going to do it justice here.
No, on skin, this smells so much better. There's almost something a little powdery about it.
Yes.
That is really nice. Oh,
Shit.
it's powerful. It's a powerful
That
sprayer.
spray was crazy.
No, that's really nice.
Yeah, it's pottery.
Yes,
It is.
it's like, but it's nice though.
This is like a good morning scent for me. This is more of a good morning scent. Like if I'm just going out to like a brunch early or going just to sit outside on the beach. This is very
If you're going to sit outside on the beach. Man, give me my fragrance. When do you ever sit outside on the beach?
I've been on the beach.
Oh God. I already.
Go ahead. What do you have, man?
So this is my classic. I always
Yeah,
this
that's
is what
nice.
my all time one of my early fragrances when I first came on the show. Um, this is one of my signature scents. I haven't replaced the bottle since because I've been on this journey of fragrances and loving them. But this Coach Platinum, I love it to death. It's Coach is a nice brand as a whole. But it's only this one specifically. It just made me just feel like I was just the shit at an early age,
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
and I stayed with it. Now it just sits there. I mean, I'll spray here and there for nostalgia, but if I had to like start over again, I would still go back to this.
Mm. I like Coach. Typically for me though, Coach doesn't always last, but that might not be a bad thing if it's a work
The
thing.
EDP now they have an EDP, the black one. That one, that one lasts.
You bought it?
Yes, I went through it already.
Oh,
I had to buy another bottle of it.
I mean, we know Nigel goes out every day,
Oh no,
so
he did, every day is a date.
twice a day,
Every day is a date.
and you got the big boy too.
I'm like,
This is nice. It smells this is very this smells like tropical fruit juice to me, and it's nice. I think that's very work appropriate and inoffensive.
This is very nice.
pineapple,
Yeah.
black pepper, juniper, benzene, cashmere, sage, leather, sandalwood, patchouli.
This is very
This came out
nice.
in 2018, and it's a staple for me.
Still 8 years later.
Still 8 years later, amazing.
That's very nice.
Yes, but get your hands on that EDP, the black with the gold little label on it.
That's very nice.
So you ran out of that. You gonna buy it again?
If I run out of this, I'm
No,
all-
no, I meant the Coach Black. You said.
Yes, yes. It's EDP. They don't even. It's Coach Parfum, and it's a black bottle, and the tag on it is gold.
Okay.
That thing.
Smell this again. It's changing.
This still nice though.
Shout out to your fragrance lady though. I finally
Who?
out in
Around the mill?
Rundle Mills.
She don't work there no more.
She don't?
You might be talking about somebody else. I don't know. Well, I don't know. The last time I went out there, they said they moved her to.
Oh, that's possible.
They moved her to your favorite Clarksville,
Clarksburg. That, oh my God, I hate that.
His facial expression
I
says it all.
loved her. I hate that.
But I don't know. They may have brought her back. I don't know.
I said, hey, my homeboy's coming here often. And it was like, my homeboy coming. Bald head guy, yes. Yeah. Whisker beard, yes.
Not the Whisker Bee, please.
That was nice. Good,
So
good
how
one.
many
Good
sprays
one.
of that one are you doing?
That one,
I don't even think you can overspray that.
I think like 6 or 7.
6 or 7.
Because it's not powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say the lasting of this particular one is not the longest compared to like their stronger ones. So,
Okay.
This one, I don't think you can even overspray either. Like it's going to stay kind of close to you. It's not
Yeah.
going to really project that much, so you don't have to worry about putting on too much of this. But this is very work appropriate and clean for me.
Question for you all: like when you're wearing fragrances, do you just for work? Do you just prefer that it's your own personal scent bubble, or do you really want someone to notice at some point? Like if you wear a fragrance to work and you never get a compliment, do you
Yes.
second guess that fragrance?
I'm annoyed.
Or
No.
do you just like it's just I'm wearing this for me?
I'm wearing it for me. Like it's compliments are good, right? But I don't be like longing for them. They happen when they happen. Like I remember a fragrance that I used to wear to work, and it might be this Dolce and Gabbana, and the cleaning lady used to come over and be like, "Oh my gosh, you smell so good," with her accent. No disrespect.
Yeah.
And I was like, "You think so?" She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Come smell it closer." And
Well, we know you're known
but
to do it in her too.
If it's a new fragrance, I want to know.
Yeah. Okay.
If it's something I wear constantly, all right. Yeah. But if it's something I broke it open and I'm just like,
you broke it open.
I'm gonna kill him today with this. and no one says anything, it's a miss at that point. I'm like, I might have overthought this fragrance.
What if it's just possible that people didn't want to say anything to you?
I wear if I bust out a new fragrance for work, I want them to say.
Oh, okay.
But I want someone to ask me, bro, what do you have on?
Yeah.
That's lets me know that I'm grabbing someone's attention.
It's weird that you say that because I've smelled most of your collection and I don't be questioning what you got on. But
Shut up, whatever.
Okay.
what's next for you?
This one is going to be my all-time favorite work scent. This one is classic. It's easy. And it gets compliments, but that's not the reason I wear it. I genuinely, this is the first fragrance that I had. It has this combo of like a fruity floral that I'm obsessed with. So it's Chloe, just the original Chloe fragrance. I have different versions of this fragrance, but this one just hits so hard for me every single time. And again, it never offends anyone. And it's when I don't know what I want to wear, I'll grab this one.
And this is your personal favorite work designer scent?
Yes.
Okay.
My personal favorite. It just hits the mark for me every time. And it gives me like the energy to go through the day.
I'm super uber familiar with this scent,
Yeah.
and I love it. It just smells so good.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Like
It's very
if
nice.
if you looked up like definition of like how a woman should smell,
Yes.
this is a fragrance that I think would be listed
Yes.
there, or how I would want.
Yeah, and it's just clean, classic. It always gives me like on social media they have like the clean girl aesthetic. That's what this scent is. You can see like she's very polished, put together. Maybe even if she's not going to work, a white button up jeans, hair slicked back, small ear, like it just gives clean girl aesthetic.
Yes.
And so I love that. And it has peony, lychee, or peony, let me say it right. Peony, lychee, freesia, rose, lily of the valley, magnolia, Virginia cedar, and amber. And it's just easy. My holy, I guess, trinity of like fruity florals is always going to be the peony, lychee, rose combo.
I
have
got you.
several fragrances that Louis Vuitton has. I have several fragrances that are in that scent profile. It just does it for me every time.
Do you like lychee martinis?
I do, but I'm more of an espresso martini girl. But I do.
Oh,
like
you done switched up now. Okay.
Okay, hello.
Hello.
I'm an espresso martini girl now, but of course, I will always have an appreciation for a lychee martini.
Espresso old fashioned?
I've never had one. I'm not an
Okay.
old fashioned girl. They're kind of strong for me. They're kind of strong for me. But I do.
The lychee martini is a special place in my heart.
I'm sure it does.
I'm sure it does.
But yeah, this one, I don't tend to overspray it. This one, it leaves a nice scent trail, maximum 6 sprays. Max for me
Minimum.
on this one.
Minimum.
No.
Max, she said it leaves a scent trail.
What's your minimum for that one?
I guess min and max are the same in this case because I'm not, unless I'm layering, right?
Okay.
You guys, one thing to know about me is I'm a layer of fragrance. So I've repurchased this bottle so many times, and every time I buy this size, the first time I bought like the smaller one, I went through it. And I was
Right.
like,
You playing with yourself, getting that small
so
bottle,
like, let me get this size. I never get the big one, and that's just because I have a large collection. I never feel the need to get like the large one, and I don't overspray this one. I'm a layering girl, but that fragrance just does it for me every time.
This is kind of a hot take, but how do you all feel about like bottle size? Like for me, when I first started off, I'm like, I gotta get at least 100 ml, and now I'm like, I can get the smaller
Yes,
size because I have
now.
so many fragrances. But price per ounce, you're actually cheating yourself getting the smaller bottle.
Yeah.
But I also look at something that's 200 ml, and I'm like, I will never go through that.
Yeah.
I think it's the potency of the fragrance that I'm looking at. If I'm buying it, the smaller 150 ml, 100 ml, I'm assuming that the potency of this fragrance, I don't have to spray 6 or 7. If it's a large bottle, in my mind, if it's that large bottle is probably $100 max, I think, at this point.
And what's that, 200 ml? 150? That's definitely not 100.
I'm with so 200. I know I'm gonna have to overspray this. I don't want to buy now. I'm looking at, is this the only option you have, or let me buy the smaller one because I know I don't have to overspray to get the performance.
Yeah.
That's when I look at it.
Yeah, because I'm looking at this Acqua di Giò and it's a smaller bottle,
It's a
but
smaller,
you don't need the same amount of sprays for this that you would for that.
You don't.
Yeah.
The concentration level is the most important part of it.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting the concentration to be in that 200 ml bottle, whatever. I'm just not expecting that.
I think for me, to Kareem's point, I have a large collection. I'm never going to go through. I'm so jealous of people who have every month empty bottles that they can go through. Like on social media, again, you're a part of Fragrance Talk and all these things, and people go through their empties of the month. And it's like, I have so many fragrances. I'm never going to get through all of these where I need the large bottle. The only time I will get a large bottle is if I really want the fragrance and they don't have the smaller one. I'm impatient. I don't want you to order it from me and send it to me. On the last large bottle intentionally I bought a large bottle of was a Trap Revs. I was intentional about that.
Understood.
I did not want the smaller one. I wanted the big boy for that one. That was the last time. I bought Alto Astro by Byredo recently. Well, some time back. And when I called the store, like, do you have this? Because I was in Neiman's, they didn't have it. Had to go to another store to get it. And they were like, yeah, we only have the small one. Perfect. I don't need.
Right.
I don't need. All of these are, this isn't the smallest Chloe, but all of these are the smaller sizes outside. Well, not this one either, but I didn't buy that one. But I don't need.
Random question. Do you prefer the bottle is a clear bottle you can see your level, or a bottle that you don't know what the level of it is in there?
I don't have a preference, me personally.
I prefer to see it, but that's not going to stop me from buying it. Because, like, Delina Exclusive, I don't know where I am in that bottle. I have no clue, but I know when it's over, I'm going to rebuy it.
That's a definite must buy.
Yeah.
But my thing with that is, like I was saying, the product, the Prada Black, I was hurt when I picked it up, and I said, and nothing came out. I was like, I'm like, I wish I knew I would have replaced this the other day and got a deal on it. But I'm just like, I hate reaching for something and I want it and I don't have it. And I'm thinking I have it. It's just a letdown for me.
That's why I do think people, if it's something that is like one of your favorite fragrances, it is worth getting a backup bottle so that you know that you'll always have it, especially when you can't see where, like, all of these happen to be clear. I can see exactly where I am. I know when I need to repurchase.
I haven't reached for that bottle in like 10 months. And I went to reach for it today and I was...
That's probably why, because you knew subconsciously that you ain't had no more in that bottle.
No, it's been sitting there. So once I get a new fragrance, I have a bad habit of like, let me just perform with this one. And then...
You don't say.
It goes, I'll put it in the back of the collection.
Why you don't perform some lotion on them ankles?
First of all,
sir,
my ankles are not...
Oh, okay.
Okay, you might be right. Yo, I hate you.
Next fragrance. So, I'm going to talk about Armani Code de Parfum. So, I got this coming back, if I remember, through Duty Free.
Okay.
And I was like, I think this will be going through, I'm smelling them. And there was somebody over there that was helping me or whatever. And I remember I was like, this fragrance I like. And I think I ended up getting it. That's an inappropriate story. So anyway, the point is I ended up getting this fragrance and I really liked it. I think it stays with my theme of clean. You can wear it to work. This projects, it lasts, and it smells just so damn good.
Hey, I don't know what Armani does with some. It's like Prada. They have a chokehold on their fragrance line that is very consistent. And this
is fresh, bright, like...
It smells out of the bottle, too.
Just how you smelled his first one, you know mine's going to be more intense.
Yeah.
How is yours going to be more intense?
Don't worry about it. You'll see when it comes.
Yeah, I like it out the bottle better.
See, I had to almost grab this one.
Really
I almost grabbed that one. But I said, no, that's not the one I need.
I bet yours don't have a magnetic cap.
I don't think it matters at this point.
It totally matters.
I bet you when we smell this, it's gonna be. She can be like, I prefer this one.
Okay.
Okay. It's cute. She was
That is cute.
I mean, enough said. We already know.
Enough said.
It's funny how you guys bought similar things. You don't think you guys are that much alike, but
How are we alike? Let's hear this.
mean,
I mean, because he's
guys-
bald, I got locks. But
I'm talking about in fragrance choices.
I'm tall, he's short.
I'm talking about fragrance choices.
We are night and day different.
It doesn't seem that way from this episode.
Nigel buys chocolate makes me happy. Does that look like something that I would buy?
No, but in this episode,
Nigel wears
it's because I love chocolate.
Hugo
women.
Boss red. Does that look like something that I would buy?
you might go.
You crack me up. You crack me up.
might
You
like
you sassy with him too. Okay.
He had the parfum. I have the EDP.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I mean, this. What is it? There's levels to this. There's levels to this Armani.
And this is the Profumo.
Look, it's the.
Oh, it don't even say.
Y'all are funny.
What?
Where'd you get this? TJ Maxx? No disrespect. I'm just asking where'd you get this from? It's okay. It's okay. It's not better than what I have. Let me smell it from the bottle, because you know these strips sometimes don't do it justice.
There's something sweeter about this
It is.
one.
That one's a sweeter one.
But because we are
Smells
judging,
better out of the bottle.
Oh, this is really nice. However, because we are judging for work, I would have to pick Kareem. Because we're judging for work sense.
Tell me you only got 3 designer fragrances without telling me you only got 3 designer fragrances.
Really, if we were not specifically talking about work, I would have chosen yours.
Exactly.
But we are talking
I'm
about
wearing it to work.
We are talking about work, so I'm choosing
Very
Kareem's.
work appropriate in my mind.
That smells
In your
nice.
mind. Who are we at now?
Me.
Jessica. For
All
the
right.
love of Jess.
For the love of Jess. This is a fragrance that I had a love, but I used to have a hate relationship with. I could not stand this fragrance. I picked it up and wore it one day and it just clicked. And I love when things like that happen. I bought it because it was like wildly popular. All these people were talking about it. I smelled it. I'm like, oh, it's okay. Maybe it'll grow on me. But this is kind of like early on when I'm like trying to figure out what's what. And I bought this fragrance. It's YSL Libre, which is wildly popular among people. And people didn't understand. I remember, and I just started liking this fragrance the end of last year. I remember I made a TikTok like, oh, I'm sorry to the Libre girlies because I'm now a Libre girly. I get it, but I wasn't always. The freshness of this scent is what makes it really work appropriate for me. That lavender orange blossom combo just does it every time. And this one is strong, but it leaves a pretty scent trail.
I like this.
Yeah, it has lavender, orange, blackcurrant, petite grain, orange blossom, Madagascar vanilla, musk, cedar, and ambergris. And I'm normally a gourmand girl. None of these fragrances thus far are gourmand.
Mostly floral.
Mostly floral, and but they give that fresh take. And again, I think it's the lavender orange blossom that really just does it for me. I think lavender brings calming properties, and work can be intense. So having that lavender really like calms me out. Like when I know it's gonna be a stressful day, I'll pick something like that up.
Libre, I'm familiar with. It was brought on the show several times.
Excuse me.
Oh, excuse me. No, excuse me. By a former friend of ours who used to bring this, who had brought this fragrance on. And I remember someone else had asked, what's a good fragrance that you think I could go blind by that's safe? And I said, go get the YSL Libre. She was like, I heard of this everywhere, but didn't want to mess with it.
I don't think it's blind by safe.
She ended up buying it and bringing it on the show and was
Yes.
it was a hit.
I will say it's wildly popular. Men love the smell of Libre. I will say. When it comes to a man, I expect that answer. Men love the smell of Libre. I think there can be something off-putting about it, and that's what was holding me back. And maybe it just took for my nose to mature a little bit more, or for me to, I don't know, your body chemistry matters when you're wearing these things too. So maybe there was something off with me. I don't know. I just wasn't. It wasn't my thing. And I think I was so stuck in gourmand world for so long that maybe I wasn't even open to the scent profile. But again, once it's stuck and I can't get enough of this fragrance. I recognize it. People recognize the scent. It's one of those ones like everybody thinks Baccarat Rouge is like wildly popular, right? I don't know anybody. I've never personally encountered somebody smelling like Baccarat Rouge. But the amount of times I've smelled YSL Libra, and it's not even like I feel like I'm going to smell like this person today. It's like, I see you. We smell good. We smell like Libra. So it's one of those that is just non-offensive, and it's a good fragrance if you can get past whatever it is that, because people have the same opinion as me. Like, it's just something I can't get with. And I don't know what note exactly it is.
It to me, it has kind of that same note in the Prada Paradox that I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's but nice fragrance nonetheless. Is this the EDT, EDP? Which version is this?
This is just the, I think EDT. No, EDP. I think EDP.
Because I noticed there's a difference too
I'm trying
between
to
which
see it.
one, the EDT, EDP.
No,
I don't
this is
even.
EDP.
Okay.
Eau de Parfum. But I do have other flankers within the line. But this is just the original, the EDP. This is the one I wear to work. The other ones I don't wear to work. But this one is it's nice, and it always will get a compliment. Always.
How many sprays?
Now, if I can't do too much, 4. And that's it. That's like tops, because then after a while, this scent does transform into something that ends in something very fresh. But too much of this is too much for me. Like, while I like the scent profile, I don't go overboard.
I got you.
Yeah, 4 tops, and that's honestly maybe 3. You can't do too much of that one.
You had something?
Are you good?
I'm good.
So I do have a segue, surprise injection for the show, and it's a good one.
Go ahead.
So I remember last year, me and him were going through smelling a set together.
Okay.
And I was like, hey, I think you'll like this. We went through it. We liked the brand. Mm-hmm. Fast track to, we were talking earlier today about Clean Team. So I know Kareem's birthday was last month, nasty savages, out here. But I felt like this was something that I knew he wanted. And he said, hey, I like this scent when we went through it. Mm-hmm. So the Clean Team, Get Right, Signature is what I got him for his birthday.
Oh, I love that.
Thank you so much.
So overzealous, I know. I want the presentation. The one thing I like about their packaging, though, they're very personal about their packaging.
You're a guy that's big on packaging.
I'm very big on packaging. Mm-hmm. Shut up.
Good.
It's very distinct. It's very clean to their brand. They also make a personal note, and they also send you like the card with all their notes and stuff in there, everything in here. I also bought myself the fragrance as well.
Shout out to the Clean Team.
Shout out to the Clean Team.
Hold on. I guess that's what we are now, the Clean Team.
Okay.
So
I love that.
Thank you so much. Hold on, wait. Where the bottles start down here? No, I'm messing with you.
So the other thing, when they personalize it, they actually handwrite and say thank you for purchasing with the brand. And I actually appreciated that.
Yeah.
I mean, because when you buy stuff, sometimes you don't really, especially this is a black brand too. So it's like one of the they make you feel like you're a part of their brand and stuff like this.
I love
And
that.
how I came across this brand was, of course, I'm at a bar, talked to somebody, and it was like, yeah, you should try this. Like these have great. They have a great selection. And small. Got the sample set, floored. So we'll do the.
We went through the sample set.
Yes, I have it here. We'll go through it with Jessica when we record it.
I'm excited.
You weren't here when we did the sample set? That might have been somebody else.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm like, I don't remember.
Let me just spray this.
You have the card in there with the notes on the back of it.
Look at that. Look at that
Oh,
spray.
that spray was nice.
Thing is,
Clean Team Signature. This is nice.
See, I'm excited. Wait, I want to. I guess the. Wait,
Their best one to me.
I have to.
Well, remember this cherry red?
Oh,
Wait till you smell cherry red. You will be.
That's what that is?
No.
Oh, you talking about out of the sample?
I got the sample. I got the same thing because I wanted
this
it too.
is very
but
nice.
I was like, I know something you would like, and I know it's not. He doesn't have it, and we talked about it. So I moved with intentions to get him something I know he liked, and I remember.
This is very nice.
Happy birthday.
First of all, the oil sheen on this one is amazing. So I feel like it's going to have a nice lasting power. And it's work appropriate. So how appropriate for this episode. Shout out to the Clean Team.
Shout out to the Clean Team. Shout out to Nigel. Thank you.
Thank you, Nigel. That was a nice surprise.
The card and everything, that's off of the signature.
And I like the bottle.
There is no card in
It
it.
is right there. It's right there on the back side.
The bottle was clean
The signature.
and
The
chic.
top notes are bergamot, grapefruit, lemon, citrus, jasmine, lavender, rose, violet, amber, musk, and sandalwood. I'm shocked you got this because you don't have no vanilla.
That's very nice.
I was impressed. And then one thing, the one thing I do say about their brand, and I'll talk more when we do the sample set review.
Nice.
The transition is amazing on all there. Like what you get right now, that dry down, and later you'll get something totally different, and it's amazing.
You can't see this, but look at my hand. That's just one spray.
That's what I'm saying. I did a smaller spray than you.
I appreciate they're very small, and they're not going out and making 20 different fragrances. They put thought in each one of their fragrances, and they last.
I love that. That's very nice.
They also sent me, when I bought these two, they also sent me a travel size one. And at work, I said, you met him he came up with Yuri. I said, hey man, I think you would like this at work. I said, and he was like, really? I said, man, take this. He sprayed it. He said, oh, this is amazing. And he was like, bro, thank you.
That's what's up. That's nice of you.
He was like, knowing that people give stuff, but you just generally just gave me something that I really want. I'm gonna wear it on a date tonight.
Oh, that's nice.
Like, appreciate
Yeah,
it.
this was nice.
Lastly, I know Nigel came in with a fourth one.
That didn't come out.
Unplanned fourth one. Here's my last one. This is Atlas by Toomey. And this is a fragrance that I don't hear many people talk about again. I've had this for a while. Very work appropriate, very clean. This bottle is small, but let me tell you, this fragrance and the projection on it is not. You can literally spray maybe 2, 3, 4 sprays, and this lasts just all day on you. I'm gonna let you smell this.
Don't they got a red bottle too? I think.
Yeah, they have several different ones. Get ready.
Okay, I'm getting ready.
It's like you just
Oh.
don't.
Ooh, exactly.
I like that.
Well, your hand is very.
Yeah,
That's
you
crazy.
see that?
Yeah.
It's still.
Yeah, mine is still like oily, and I did a smaller spray than when you did like a full. I did a little tap.
Concentration.
This is nice. And who is this again?
This is Atlas from Toomey. You can smell it.
It's strong, but I just don't like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you haven't matured into something like this, and that's cool.
Yeah, this is the only thing you have sprayed today I did not like. I can say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know who do like it? Your woman. All right. So this very work appropriate. It's clean. It has I thought up until Nigel, an inoffensive smell. It's an easy grab. This is just an easy grab. You can wear this any season, any time of the day, me personally.
How many sprays are you doing?
In a closed space, no more than 2.
Okay.
An open space, probably 4.
Okay.
And 4 is, I feel like, kind of pushing it. This is a pretty strong fragrance, in my opinion.
It's not for me. I can't see me. It doesn't even relate to me. I don't know. I just don't feel it.
Okay, dirty boy. What's the last one that you brought?
The last one is just, I think, out of all the ones that I talked about, is the truest to me, to who I am. It's my goal to smell of some variation of this daily. It is Burberry Goddess, and there's just something about this fragrance that is so alluring and captivating without being overwhelming. So I'll let you all smell it to decide. This is one I have purchased so many times. I really just like the DNA of this fragrance. It's easy, it's effortless, and it really sticks to my skin. Well, there is something about, I think, my skin chemistry and vanilla that just do so well together. And I don't know, I'm obsessed with it.
This is a home run.
Yeah, this is vanilla, lavender, cacao, ginger, vanilla caviar, and vanilla absolute. And again, I love a lavender. And
Look at
it's
this.
just
Look at this reaction.
yeah, and not for nothing, this is the first fragrance where I really fell in love with ginger. We've talked about ginger on the show before and how much I like it, but I think this one really brought a brightness to the fragrance. Yeah, this is one that I wear all the time.
Look at this dent in
I
this
know,
bottle.
This
and
is lovely.
This is a small bottle too.
it is, and I
Lovely.
haven't had it for that long, but it's just one that I reach for often, not just for work.
I'm shocked that you've just now stumbled. Like you haven't had that long. This is.
I mean, no, I've had Burberry Goddess for a while. I'm saying
Oh.
this bottle I haven't had
I'm about to say,
for a
'cause
while.
this-
No.
There's no layering necessary.
This is up there with Chloe. Like again, when I'm saying if you look up like
Yes.
how I would want my woman to smell,
Yeah.
it's along these lines
Yeah.
right here.
And I
This is
mean-
a great fragrance.
So Chloe Happiness is your.
And all of
and
these-
these, all of them.
And all of these fragrances,
Clinique,
at
all
some-
of it, yeah.
please, all of these fragrances outside of the Prada Paradox, I have seen at TJ Maxx. I have bought TJ Maxx, all of these at some point I have seen, in the discounter store. So again, it goes to the affordability aspect where you're not always paying top dollar, or you're not wearing them, but it's easy. It's all of these are easy grabs for me, but I think this one is like truest to me.
God dang, I might gotta go buy TJ Maxx.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
this
telling
is-
you. I'm telling
is-
you. It's something about that lavender, ginger, and then it has vanilla caviar, which is one of my favorite vanillas. Madagascar vanilla is my top. I think this vanilla caviar is my second. YSL Libre has one, Vanilla Couture. Same as YSL Libre Vanilla Couture that has that Madagascar vanilla. But these just easy, effortless, and again, they leave a pretty scent trail. None of these are like too bold, but I feel like they're easy for work. Like you don't have to think about picking up one of these and spraying it and going out the door. Like you're gonna accomplish what you need to accomplish.
I think this is unfair, but out of all the ones you brought, and I like them, I think this is the best
yes.
out of all
Yeah.
out of all four that you brought
Yeah.
This
today.
is
You
I
agree?
mean,
by a fucking mile.
And
Yeah,
I think for me, that's the one that's most truest to me because I'm such a vanilla. Y'all know everything. Y'all joke with me all the time about my vanilla, especially Chip, and I'm calling him that. But
Shout out to Seattle, man.
I know, but yeah, like that one's more true to me. Even though I wear Chloe more, I just feel like it gives more polished for work. Nothing beats that Burberry Goddess. Like nothing.
This is so good, but
Yeah.
it's not just vanilla though. Like
No, there's so many other things. The
This-
vanilla,
this
the
is-
cacao,
this
the
gives me
lavender.
like a vanilla creamsicle kind of vibe to it
Yeah.
almost with
Yeah.
something else.
Caramel, some.
Yeah, it's really nice. Again, vanilla, lavender, cacao, ginger, vanilla caviar, and vanilla absolute. And I think vanilla absolute does a good job at almost turning things boozy, that absolute part of it. So I think that plays into it, but it's heavy, but the lavender and ginger brighten it so it doesn't feel so heavy. I don't know, it's really nice. One of my favorite fragrances in general. Shout out to Burberry. They did their big one with that one.
Definitely. I agree.
Yeah.
I'm somebody that When my fragrance journey started, I bought a lot of Burberry fragrances. I think that those were classic,
For sure.
signature, scent worthy. Yeah,
I almost bought Burberry Brit Sheer for women,
I love Burberry Brit.
but it wasn't one that I reached for enough, so I didn't bring it. But I almost bought it because Burberry does make very nice
Yeah,
scents.
I don't reach for them anymore because I have just other things that I prefer. But those were just staple scents for me growing up.
Yeah, I agree.
I was just gonna say to the audience, if you're still here listening, drop a
you.
comment and tell us what your work scent is that you like to wear to work that you think is appropriate. Maybe it's something that we have. Maybe it's something that we need to check out. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Just thank y'all for tuning in. Also, we have a lot of new things coming out this year. Stay tuned. We're making shifts. We're making moves. We added a new cast member permanently now, so it's a good transition and stuff. If you're not making changes, you're not growing. So I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. I just wrote a few notes about some core work rules that I try to follow. I don't always get it right, but as a rule, I really sat down and thought about this episode when we wanted to talk about work. And for me, moderate projection, controlled sillage, because obviously, if you're in a small space, you don't want to do too much.
Agreed.
And I never want my fragrance to feel intrusive. I'd rather it feel comforting and inviting, and people want to come into my space to talk to me, not only because I smell good, but your scent can also show people your mood. And if I'm coming in with something deep and dark, they're like, oh, let me not mess with her today. But I always want to be warm and inviting. And I really love this episode. I can't wait to do the opposite end of this episode where we go niche. But I can't wait for that because I feel like there are some great niche fragrances. We talked about it in the beginning, how sometimes they can do a lot, but you do have some that are good. So I love this episode. I love talking about this. People always ask this question to me, like, what can I wear to work?
I think you both did a good job with your fragrances. I know I did a great job. I know to the audience, if you want to smell like you got or you are up for a promotion, it was a pleasure recording with you all again. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules. To the audience, thank you for giving us your time. Take care of yourselves and remember to tell somebody that they smell good. Peace.
Peace.